Yeah, they're playing really well together. And they played together some early in the first 4 games, but not as much, obviously. And even in the preseason, but didn't play this well together. I think they're really in a nice rhythm right now and complement each other well.
Brad, how shot 60% was the team was allowing 40% coming in.
One of those days. That's, and we didn't shoot it in a few other games, including there. And, we talked about it a little bit before. You know that you're going to get jump shots, and mid-range jump shots specifically. And they do a great job of forcing you into that. And, most nights those are inefficient shots. And tonight they weren't because we made a bunch of them. And I think that, that's part of it. And that they've got a really good defense. But our guys stepped up and made those. They shot them very confidently. We did talk about before the game, don't pass up looks. Don't pass up looks. One of the most selfish things a scorer can do is pass up a good look to try to, get too cute. And we didn't do that today.
Brad, how much different is this team from the one that started the season?
Same guys. I don't think we were that far in a couple of those games that we played. We had a tough. Obviously, the Milwaukee game, we really played well for most of the game. We looked like the way that I always say it when we walk back in the locker room, we looked like a basketball team. There have been other games, specifically in the preseason, where we didn't look like a basketball team. But how far we've come since October 1st is we've made good strides. We've made the right strides. But we have a long way to go. There's a lot of things to improve.
Brett, is Jordan just becoming more comfortable at the point, and how do you see that development with him there, just in terms of?
Well, I think he's really doing a great job. He's he's got a lot of confidence out there. He's always been a guy that had good confidence about him. But I think the thing that I've been most pleased with through really the entire time I've been around him is his consistency, because that's an area in which you have to really embrace if you're going to be a good point guard, because everybody's depending on you to be reliable on a day-to-day basis. And both he and Phil for 48 minutes have been very, very consistent. And I think when Avery's played it, it's being able to play off the ball some. Then when he does play it and he is the primary handler, then he's able to play it even freer.
Coach, when you win 4 in a row, obviously those outside of that locker room are going to have raised expectations. But from within, how do you handle this kind of success? That's you knock off Miami, you shoot 60% against one of the best field goal percentage defenses. How do you handle the raised expectations that might exist out there?
Same way you handle the low ones. You just try to get better every day and do your job, and you can't put too much thought into what other people expect of you, because there's another team out there too, and they're pretty darn good. They've got the best players in the world that you're playing against on a nightly basis. So it's hard enough just to get a good shot, let alone to to worry about what you can't control. And so we just focus on what you can control. Don't get too high. I haven't seen like these unbelievable celebrations in the locker room or anything else. They're just pretty matter of fact, move on to what's next. And the better teams that I've coached have been that way.
How much, Brad, do you think that's a reflection of you?
I have no idea. I don't know, because I don't know what it was like last year. But I hope these guys have learned. They haven't learned a lot about me, but I hope they've learned that I'm going to go back to work tonight, and I'm going to try to help us get a little bit better for tomorrow. And then again, that's all we can do. And you ride this emotional roller coaster if you don't. Like, all of a sudden, we're 4-4 and we've got the whole world figured out. When in essence, that was only like 7 days ago when we were 0-4. So this thing can turn quick. And with our schedule as it continues this month, it can turn real quick. And so you just got to focus on day to day, game to game, and see how good you can be on that night, and know you always have a chance to win or get beat.